Okay, so the last bit of update information is out, and I'm kind of like mixed feelings about this. When I came over it, I was just like, is this really, really good, or. But, it's up to you. You guys might be like, yeah, that's a really good change. Or you might be like, why is Bad Emo even doing this? So, let's go over these changes. There's a lot, because there's 6 new tweets. Yeah, Simo asked beforehand, like, he put a tweet beforehand saying, like, yeah, beware, there's gonna be a huge flood of tweets coming. So, make sure to be prepared. And, yeah, let's just jump right into it. So here we are on the Betimo Twitter, and as you can see, if you have not caught up the news, there's going to be 2 new vehicles coming to Jailbreak, and some, police updates to the police team, basically, buffing the police. And I'll just go over the vehicles really quick. As you can see, this is the Deja. It's a drifting car, otherwise known as the AE86, and also all the way down to look how many tweets there were. We're going to go over that, but over here is the Ray. I think it's the Corvette V3 if I'm not wrong, but that's what I reviewed in the last video. So you can go check out the previous videos where I reviewed these 2 vehicles, and obviously the police buff, which is really, really good for all the police players. Now, let's go talk about all their patches and stuff. So here it is. As you can see, okay, huge thread incoming. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to balancing the game. So all these improvements are for balancing the game only. So the first one is part 1. So jetpacks. 10-second refuel timer when jetpack reaches empty. So when your jetpack reaches empty, you will have to wait 10 seconds to refill it, which is a little bit of time, but it's sort of annoying when you're in like a little battle and then they have a jetpack, right, and they escape because they can easily refill. So that's actually pretty good. Decreased jetpack tank size, I'm not exactly a fan of because it's already a really small tank. But okay, it comes to nerfing. And then no fly zones for robberies. I'm not surprised. They've disabled that before. They re-enabled it after people complained, but they put it back. Okay, cool. And then briefly disabled jetpacks if the player was ejected from a vehicle by police. Now, I think that's a pretty good change because I've definitely ejected some people out and they had a jetpack, so they just flew away, and I didn't have one, so I was just left there shooting them with my pistol, and I literally couldn't do anything because they just got away. They just hopped on a building and then just left. So it was like definitely not fair. So I think that's fair. Second one is the helicopters, and they basically made it so that glitch where if you get shot down from a helicopter, you can just get out and then enter again, and you can still start flying even though it's being shot down. So that's actually a pretty good change because now that glitch doesn't work anymore. I mean, it's been in the game since the beginning, so I don't know why it took them, I think, 3 years to fix that glitch, but cool. And then obviously when your helicopter shot down, you'll stay longer and less control, and obviously maybe it'll only take, like, instead of 3 shotgun shots, it'll take 2 or maybe less, I don't know, or maybe how close you are to the helicopter. Maybe that's it. The next one is part 3, vehicles and more. So this one I sort of have a big I'm just disagreeing with this one, so let me just read this to you. Vehicles and mobile. Spawning a vehicle is unavailable if the opposite team is nearby. Now, I disagree. This is my opinion, though. So what if you're at the jewelry store and people are camping, like cops are camping up there, and you just want to spawn a vehicle to stay away? So you literally can't do that. I mean, yeah, I understand that, but like, yeah, people who just are near, then it's literally, the game pass is worthless then, unless you're spawning with nothing. I don't know, but I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this. The next one is brief timer before a spawn vehicle appears. So that means if you're going to spawn a vehicle, it won't just spawn automatically. It'll have to wait a little bit. Maybe I'll say 5 seconds or so. They didn't say the exact time. But now, when you click the spawn button, so if I go into a game right now and I want to spawn a vehicle, as you can see, it spawns instantly. But if when the new update comes, it's going to have like something on the screen. Vehicle will be spawning in this amount of time. So, like, then you legit, you can't get away from cops. I mean, yeah, I know that's their point, but it just makes it a huge disadvantage all of a sudden. I don't know, but tell me what you guys think about it. How do you guys think about these changes? This is the one I disagree. The other ones, I think I'm fine with, but this is the huge one that I think I am not exactly a fan of. But if it's for balancing the game, I think it might be okay, I guess. But yeah, make sure to tell me in the comments below, what do you think about these new changes? So, and there's even more. All weapons are now automatics on mobile, and increased accuracy for mobile players. So mobile players should have easier time aiming. And yeah, over here, quick clarification. All weapons on mobile will function like the AK-47 and other weapons currently do. Press the fire button, they'll keep firing, so you only have to worry about aiming. So yeah, it's gonna be much easier to aim on mobile, so you don't have to keep on tapping a million times. Yeah, good job. Yay! No longer, because I have so many mobile people who just complain to me about that. And yes, thank you, Bad Emote, for doing that. And the last one is the robbery changes. So, robberies. Police are now forced out of robberies like they should not be in. So that means police are definitely not allowed to enter any robberies. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not really that sure. We'll test it out when the update comes, but that's what I think right now. And new no vehicle spawning zones inside all robberies, so you can't spawn the vault bike right before, you know, you get out of the museum or something like that. And then players will be ejected from their vehicles when driving to robbery. So like if you want to drive the, you know, the vault bike into the museum, you're just gonna get ejected automatically. So yeah, that patches the glitches of, you know, trying to go inside and do some shenanigans. But anyway, I think, do you think, okay, so as you can see, police are now forced out of the robbery, so there's no way police can just glitch inside. So no more of those random glitches where, oh my goodness, you can enter the jewelry store. And like, okay, so do you think this balances out? So as you can see, police are not allowed to enter the robberies. However, if you want to spawn a vehicle and the police are nearby, you won't be able to escape. So do you think these two balance each other out, or do you think this is more powerful? I just really don't like this at all. I'm definitely not a fan of, but the rest I think is actually really good change. Like, definitely a really good change. And okay, what did Bang say here? Wow, that was a lot of talk. These are all the changes we're testing out now, except most, if not all, of these changes will be in Jailbreak. So yeah, it looks like most of these will be in Jailbreak, and some of them may or not, but I think they'll all be in Jailbreak. There's no way they would leave out some. Definitely not. Alright, so I just checked this email, and there's even more news. Over here, if you didn't know, they actually tweeted a little bit earlier. A CMO tweeted saying, oh my goodness, be prepared, be mentally prepared for the next tweets. But anyway, here it is. This is about 1 month overdue, but the 3 billion spoiler will be off sale next update, and the 4 billion rooms will be available for until the next billion. Okay, nice. So there's going to be a new 4 billion wheels. Yay! It's pretty good. I think this is the new car because of those vents right there. This looks like the Ray. I think so, if I'm not wrong. So we're back in Jailbreak. As you can see over here, the 3 billion spoiler will be off sale starting the next update, and they're going to be adding 4 billion rims. As you can see, there you go, the 3 billion rims. They're going to be off sale, so make sure to buy it because these are limited, and you probably will never, ever, ever get a chance to get these again. So if you're not, make sure to get it, I guess, because I have it. So anyway, I think that's all the update news. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Peace!